Oh, goodness. Ugh. Okay, then you guys all stop talking, but I guess it's probably because I started the stream. Hello! Welcome back to possibly the last episode of the
All time.
For Whom the Bells Toll.
Us.
Us. Yeah, right? Yeah. The bells do toll for us. We'll see just how many bells. But so yeah, you know what? I guess yeah, just quick plug. If you like the story and you like the setting, we're writing a book that does a lot of like background. Not sorry, that sounds really boring. It's a really cool story, but it is a direct prequel to this, the For Whom the Bells Toll story. And so if you're enjoying that, we figure you will enjoy the chapters that we're writing. We're posting them to our website, worldofwarda.com. It's the same spelling as the Twitch channel. We're also posting them on Wattpad and Patreon. Patreon gets them a little early. Just, if you decide you like our stuff enough to buy us a cup of coffee. Okay, so we started a fight last week in spite of Rana's best efforts. But before we get there, we were down in the basement. We had just beaten an Avertach, which is a magic vampire. We're trying to find Padrag, which is the cleric that is supposed to help Rana verify whether the sound is being warped or not.
Speaking of warped, is anyone getting a weird sound from Hawk?
Yes.
Oh no.
Like a weird distortion.
Yes.
Ooh.
But very low.
Oh, a very weird distortion.
Ooh, that's not fun. I don't know what to do about that. That's going to be the mic. And this is a very fancy mic that is not technically mine.
Plug it back in.
It doesn't look like what? Like what? Like
I was gonna say the same thing, but I thought it might be a little on the nose.
I don't even know what to unplug.
USB-A.
The USB-A.
Yeah, whatever
Probably.
it's plugged into the computer via.
Okay, I guess 1 second. I'll be right back.
First, but I don't know.
It does. It has a power box thingy that's plugged into the computer, so
Okay, did that help at all?
seems like that. I
Okay.
think so. Yeah.
Hello? Testing?
Hello.
Testing? Is the distortion gone?
Seems fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Seems good.
Great. Okay.
Keep plugging it in, or unplugging it and plugging it back in.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if that was coming through on the stream. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we find ourselves in the basement after killing the Avertach, the magic vampire. We're looking for Padrag. We go into the next room. Oh no, Orin he wants to do some experimenting with the portal. And we decide to, with the portal liquid. So he's checking out some portal liquid stuff. And then we move on to the next room. It seems to be some sort of forge where you can make magic items. There's gems that are unrefined. There is a skeleton that seems long dead. The forge also seems long dark. It doesn't seem to have been used for about 600 years. Timing nicely with the whorl. We go up the ladder and find ourselves in another library. And we keep hearing this horse whinny. This part of the library is dusty as well. Oh, the forge was super dusty, so nobody's been in there for a very long time. So this part is dusty as well, but not as dusty, and there's like a trail that goes through the room. We follow it from one end to the other, just kind of taking the stock of the room, and then eventually we find... we kind of figure out where we are in the vault. We find Ilum's Pegasus, Nissus, who has been attacked. And he was like, all right, I'm going to have some words with these elves. Who's rolling dice secretly? That's very unnerving. Stop it. Alazan.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just keep doing a recap.
Yeah. So we find... then... the undead Pegasi are still there. Nissus was apparently stabbed by the blonde female elf. We find a room with flying books, and when Orin goes too far inside the room, they, like, fly at him. So we leave. We're like, nah, we don't need to do anything there. We try to cross a bridge, but there is... it's broken a little bit, but thankfully the gap is not too big. And then that door is locked, and then Orin breaks the lock with a flask of never-ending water and shape water, trying to freeze the water inside the lock. That works after a bit of finagling. We kind of march through that foyer, find that Eyeless's door to his bedroom has been splintered and smashed open. The Sword of Time is gone. Not time. Ages. The Time Sword of Ages is gone. And we can't find any elves either. So Rana tries to head back to Theron's study. And there is a wall of stone in front of a door that used to be there. So we have to, like, fly to the catwalk. Rana hitches a ride on Orin's magic broom. Ilum is still on his horse. We get to Theron's room, Theron's study. Apparently nobody's been in there, so then we have to go back. Oh, but when we go back, the undead Pegasi attack us. We manage to finish them off, and then Rana opens the kitchen door, I think is what it is, where the little observatory is. And that's where all the elves are. And we have a bit of a chat about, like, kind of what the fuck is happening. Turns out Podrog was the Averthatch, and we killed him. It also seemed to be some sort of trap to maybe get us killed, since we wouldn't leave. I'm trying to remember what else happened in that conversation that's important. Basically, Rana does establish that Lai's sound is being warped. She is able to take out the tuning fork that her dad gave her, and everybody there apparently seems to have some levels in cleric or something, because they can hear it, and they're like, what the fuck is happening? Even Orin can hear it to some extent, and so she explains. We decide to summon Theron to verify that the bell is also warped. That seemed to be an important piece of information for, I think it was Sorsha. And then before we summon Theron, we take a short rest. And Eyeless moves the girl.
You used a long rest. Right.
Eyeless moves the girl Alis out of Theron's study and into Podrog's room, where Rana finds a scroll of Passwall for a wizard named Neos, who may or may not need that scroll. He might be dead. But then we move into Theron's study. We try to prep it a little bit just to reduce as many... Hey, what?
Oh, no.
Valerian is now near death? What happened? That's not distracting at all.
Theron
going.
has already started his turn, apparently.
During the recap. Classic.
That's how good he is.
Special legendary action.
We discussed other people's... He's
Called
taking
the
his
recap
turn.
cantrip.
Yeah. He's taking his turn between the recap turns.
Oh,
Yes.
gosh. Rana also finds a wand, but hasn't identified it yet, or it has not been identified yet. And then, we head into Theron's room. We try to prep it a little bit, just in case he becomes aggressive. We have a nice long chat with him where it becomes pretty clear that he's crazy. He's been sacrificing their best and brightest, theirs being the Lysines' best and brightest mages, in order to further his plan to, I think, become Lie, actually. I think that's what it amounts to, so that he can take out Mask and eliminate that threat from the world. Rana tries to reason with him and get him to come talk to the other Bellkeepers. And he was like, sure, we can talk. Eventually, he's like, sure, we can talk. You guys can just come to Lie's Font, where he will be uber powerful and the rest of us will not. So Rana tries to negotiate a more neutral territory, but then he does not care. He's trying to teleport away. Orin counters his teleport, and we are now in initiative.
Which sadly technically means that Orin picked the fight with Theron. God.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
A counterspell doesn't necessarily mean aggression, I think, but
it did guarantee the fight.
It's basically like slamming the door shut in someone's face after they open it to leave.
Nice.
I guess that's
Dun, 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 dun.
a fair
Okay.
analogy.
Orin's counterspell goes up, evaporating the teleport just moments before Theron had finished. Theron looks up. So you've chosen pain. No, sorry. Armand.
Couldn't say death.
I say you've chosen the way. No. I look forward to making you regret your decision today. Orin, you're up. As the 2 remaining magical rings of runes around Theron begin to glow softly.
And ominously.
Wait, 2 remaining magical rings?
Of rune, like a ring of runes. So on the floor, there was the initial one that Eyeless.
Okay, yeah, the magic circle. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So two runes are glowing on the floor around Theron. It also looks like he's surrounded by what look like lightning bolts.
And those aren't there yet. Ignore those.
Oh. Uh-huh. Sure.
See, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, is Valerian now seriously almost near dead?
Oh no.
Almost.
No.
near dead?
That when the app was resetting, it just did that. I don't know. I was resetting.
What was your
Yeah.
health
No.
at?
No, my health is at full from the short rest. No, we took some. We took some from the thunderclap, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like 29 or something.
Said you got
Yeah.
barely injured, so I'm gonna go ahead and just set you at minus 29. Barely injured.
Man, I wish I didn't have this stupid bug.
That's not right.
The F11 bug.
Yeah.
F11 doesn't do anything for me.
Oh man, that's frustrating.
So, Orin, what do?
Orin is gonna come out blazing.
Here we go.
You see Orin at Theron's aggressive speech there, monologue. He has a scowl on his face and reaches forward with a hand, and at the tip of his finger, some lightning bolts crackle, and from those lightning bolts, a spark of fire forms into a large fireball and zooms toward Theron.
Thorin Oakenelf. Elfenshield?
Thorin sounds like a familiar name from a dwarf from a previous campaign or something. Let's see. Guess. Do you want the template?
I mean, are you gonna
Oh, no, I
Exclude
just
all
wanted
your
to hit
friends.
Theron. I will exclude all my friends.
Is this
Just
an
skip
actual
the-
fireball?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the template. I just want to hit Theron.
Is an actual fireball. Okay. Oh my gosh, why are there so many there? Oh, it's because of all the Chris's. I was just looking at the list of player characters, trying to find one.
That makes sense.
Gosh.
There's only
Okay.
like 8 or 9 of them.
Oh yeah, that's a save.
Roll damage. Okay. So the fireball washes over him, interacting with some of the magical runes circling him on the floor there, and he ducks underneath most of the fire, and then just looks back up, shaking his head.
Did it look like the runes helped to
Yes.
intercept some of those?
Yes.
And does it look like Theron wants to stay at the center of this circle? As in, there's some power from the,
Yeah. Roll that
area
insight I
is-
just called for.
Yep. Just
Yeah, so as he ducks out of the way of the fireball, he looks down when he sort of repositions and makes sure that he's still right there in the middle.
okay.
Mm.
As a bonus action, I'm going to telekinetic shove him to that space.
That you are. Ooh, he is not a strong boy.
I won't hold that against him.
Okay.
And Orin, wanting to break sightline. Oh, what was that? What was that?
What happened?
You come around the corner, breaking sightline with Theron, and get to the doorway, and the dragon skull that was sitting on the pedestal there is forming flesh and elongating into well, not elongating, but bone stretches out from the neck and into a rib cage and then wings. It's fast. It's very fast, but it's not quite fully formed yet.
Holy
Ooh.
crap. Dragon! Orin exclaims.
Traditionally an ally of the elves. Wait,
Wait,
the other thing.
Anything else?
that's it. I will, I don't suppose I can try to close the door. I've already done a spell in a bonus action.
Free action. Interact.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just close that for now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
And actually, rather than stand in front of the door, I will stand here.
Okay. Rana, you hear the patter of footsteps by you as someone runs past.
Runs fast. Okay.
I forgot. He should be doing his legendaries.
Okay. Well,
Well,
my
that's okay.
my-
No need to remember that.
plan has changed a little
Here's
bit.
God,
He sort of swipes the air in front of him, and a screen of magical energy appears. It is, let's see, black.
Okay. Rana is gonna go. Rana's gonna go this way. She's gonna do her best to get out of Theron's eyesight, and she's gonna take her, the dimensional anchor out of her quiver and shoot it in the top corner of this room. Okay? I don't, do you want an attack roll for that, or?
No.
No?
Okay. The arrow slams into the stone and anchors
Cool.
the entire building. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back this way. And shoot Theron. Or try.
Okay. That will miss as it strikes when it gets near him, it hits a sort of invisible, but when it strikes, it becomes sort of translucent mage armor that he is going.
Yeah, okay. And then I will ring Doe's bell for that first Ring of the Forge. So resistance to fire and 1 damage reduction. That's it. It's my go.
Okay.
So I guess resistance to fire might be something that I can. Why can't I do? There it is. Maybe.
One good fireball deserves another. Sorsha points her finger at him, and a bead shoots out, hitting that area. She also is an invocation wizard. Everyone else is excluded. Theron has to save once more. Oh, that's release. Okay. And then... He was not prepared for fire. Or for combat.
That's good.
No,
Eyeless tries
Eyeless.
to dimension door
Oh,
and
that's less good.
can't.
Yeah.
The end of Eyeless's turn, Theron will hit the front people with the old flame burst. Or fire burst, I should say. I need dexterity saving throws from Rana, from Ilum, from Valerian, and from the NPC right there.
My bad save.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it looks like Valerian takes 29. Oh no, you get a bonus from... Is your bonus more than the bonus from your own charisma? How much does Ilum give him?
5.
Oh, okay.
His is 6, so I get an extra 1 from him.
Okay, so nice. Okay, so Ilum and Rana both take 14 fire. Valerian takes 29. Primarch Theron sighs, breathes in deep, takes a step into his circle. Oh, foot first. And these magic missiles begin to swirl around his body. So be it. If I have to level this entire city, I will.
Oh my
And he-
gosh.
As he sort of rips at the empty air, wisps of fire, electrical outbursts, acid rain, and guess a chill forms in the air.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, damn. I should not have hid behind the corner. 9th level.
Which requires a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
Here it
Mhm.
goes. Orin's not receiving any bonuses from Ilum or Valerian, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
You're
That's
within
bad.
range of Elam.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, did it get to, what's
30
the-
feet.
22 plus what is your
It's
bonus?
30 feet?
5.
Once you get to like 10th level or something like that, it expands.
No, it's 18.
Oh,
You gotta-
18? Really?
You gotta be in it to win it.
Yeah. I stopped looking at 6.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right at 22.
okay. So, elemental energy saturates the area in. You presume. Well, the entire room is saturated. You don't know what's going on outside the room, but the ground that supports this tower is starting to rumble. Anyone who did not get a 22 or higher takes a total of 96 damage. 26 is fire, 23 is cold, 23 is lightning, and 24 is acid.
And anyone who did
Save
roll
takes
that
48.
takes half? 48, okay.
How much was fire?
26. So if you have resistance, you're reducing by 13.
Okay, so 96 minus 13.
Yes. Okay.
Elam's armor shimmers oddly in the light of the explosion, and he seems unaffected.
Nice. Useful armor, that.
Quite.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, that's not good. Uh, 20, so 70, 35. Okay.
I thought we'd do a little better than this.
Did Elam
Sorry,
take
get over it.
no damage?
He did.
We need to swap his armor around.
Nice.
Yeah. My armor lets me take no damage on successful strength and con saves.
Oh, nice. And you have no hum, correct?
Correct.
There's no. All right. And then he turns to Rana and says, "Oh, he is breathing hard after that spell and looks incredibly drained. There's tiny lines formed on his skin, and they seep a sort of a dark red, like a almost like crimson red blood, not the more bright, vibrant, sort of a partly congealed. And yeah, he's pretty wrecked as well. He looks at Rana. Perhaps you have too much of the cord in you. And he tries to shear off some of your hum. You need a Constitution saving throw.
I really wish I had inspiration right now.
Hey, success.
Plus, yeah, I was gonna say I have a plus 5
Plus 5.
from Ilum. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of taking negative levels, you take 29 necrotic.
So half of that because I have my armor, but I'm still gonna go down.
Damn.
What's half of 29?
14.
Okay. Yeah, that puts me at -2.
Illa?
I really need to remember
Levels.
when I'm. Really need to remember to give potions to new characters. But as I did not buy any, I do not have any. Alright. No. I'm just going to drop a simple classic spell on Theron. I don't know if it will do anything. Let's go for it. Dispel magic. He seems to have a lot of bullshit going on. Maybe I can get rid of some of it.
Okay. At third level?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The magic missiles wink out of existence, and the two magical circles also fade, no longer any spell. Yeah, for each. Okay. Fade in the light that they're giving off until they are once more pale stone.
Alright. Do I need to make a spellcaster check against anything that's higher level, or no?
Let me just double check. Yes, one thing. How do I kill this message?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out too. I can't find any mod settings.
I'm just gonna
OBS.
ban the person that posted it.
Can you delete
I believe that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, that's the number I like.
Okay. And he is now no longer that partially translucent that he had been from the very beginning.
Ooh.
Alright,
Anything else?
Then I will move to the opposite side of him.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
Get rid of that. She is on the ground. I
Yeah.
guess she shouldn't be invisible anymore. She's pretty deaf. Nia throws a true polymorph at Theron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. His wisdom save isn't as good as I was expecting though.
Yeah, I think I forgot to check the box.
Yeah, you definitely
Oh.
did. You should have a plus 6 to that.
Oh, okay, so it should be higher.
Yes.
Yeah,
Should
wizards
be-
have wisdom proficiency.
Okay. So it should be plus 9 total.
And he's
Yeah.
like a wizard cleric as well.
So definitely wisdom.
At the end of Neov's turn, he once more throws a magical screen up in front of himself. This one is now a orange. And it is Valyrian's turn. As soon as I... Oh, actually, sorry.
Yes.
Fully formed. Yeah, Valyrian's turn.
I forgot to use my bonus action. Oh, well.
I'll use my bonus action to curse him. My Hexblade curse.
Okay.
And then I'll attack him. I assume I do have the advantage that I should have right now.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, since he's my cursed target, I did roll that 19, so that's a crit.
Oh, your
Okay.
rolls are not public currently.
Oh, did you see them, Jacob?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets to see everything. It's just whether or not we can.
That's not accurate, actually. You could whisper
Oh,
to each
really?
other and I have no idea.
Oh, that's true. That's
So I'm gonna roll my crit damage for. Oh,
So as you go to strike, he dodges out of the way.
You made
Just so you know,
choose.
he only gets one of those.
per turn.
No,
I guess
I've never heard of a mythic action.
I'm glad he decided to do that before I just blew all my smites.
You wouldn't have.
And then I guess I'll swing again. Okay, another 19.
Not ideal.
So I'm gonna roll my crit damage first, and then obviously I'm gonna double smite.
We still can't see those.
I put it. It switched back to self roll. Why did it do that? Switched it to public. Okay,
Maybe
so
it's
that's
a weird
that
property
damage.
of the weapon. I don't know.
32 damage.
And I'm 32 damage. Yeah, but I'm gonna use 2 5th level spells to smite. So it's 20 d8, and after the crit.
Okay.
Let's see, where's this d8?
Okay. After that hit, there's a couple of magical discharges, and his skin takes on a rocky appearance, and then several duplicates of his form show up as well.
It's technically 7 more damage because of the curse, but it's whatever.
Well, at near death, 7 more damage might be
Yeah.
quite significant. Was that? I mean, I'm unconscious, but just so that I'm clear on what happened, Valerian hit him, and then those things just happened. Did he cast those spells, or
He did not cast them, no.
Okay, so kind of like a old school contingency.
Yeah, exactly like an old school contingency.
Okay.
Okay, anything else from Valerian?
Oh.
Dare I ask?
Oh, I'm happy where I'm at. Got to
Alright.
I think happy might be overstating it a little bit, but
as happy as I'm
that's
gonna be.
motto. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess that's a good way to think about it. This moment right now is the happiest we are going to be this rest of the session.
throws up another screen. This one red. Oh, that shouldn't be red. That's dumb. Okay, yeah, this one red. And it is back up to the top. But before Orin goes, the swirling elemental energies which are suffusing the area begin to coalesce into these balls of their individual elements, forming some elementals.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
The wards that he's throwing up, are they stacking?
The one he threw up in the first round is gone. They last until the start of his next turn. So
So he's got 2 right now.
yes,
One is red and one is orange.
yes.
Okay.
All right, and so we have your powers combined. I am Captain Asshole.
Oh, they're just here now?
Oh, good Lord, mercy.
Ow. I mean,
Oh.
if you want to go back up to that first spell he cast.
Right, but
There wasn't
shouldn't
that wasn't a
wait-
concentration spell?
No. No, it is not.
But also, wouldn't I'm trying to figure out when the rounds start, because if that was the first thing he cast, then it wouldn't have been until his turn.
Okay, so
So
it says all subsequent effects occur at the beginning of the round.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
Round 2, elementals.
Okay.
I was rolling their initiatives before. Orin, why did I just lock that door? as the elemental water begins to form up, it turns. Well, I think Sorsha. Yeah, Sorsha's on the ground, so turns and faces you down, and it looks angry.
Yeah. Well. This is. I have to make a decision here. I think what I'm gonna do is walk up to crap. We need Rana. Oh no, there's another one. I didn't see that one.
Well, if you go one more square north, you'll see a forest.
I walk up to Rana. Jeez, well. Let me just take one more look here. Okay, all right. So I will walk one more square north.
Okay.
And from here, you see Orin. Wait, just to clarify real quick, I can pour a potion into Rana's mouth using a bonus action.
No, that's an action.
That's an action? Shit.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I cast Meteor Swarm, and because I'm so afraid, I do not have any flavor for you on this.
The flavor is written into the spell.
Sure is.
Flavorless meteor swarm.
Oh
Go.
my god!
It hits everything that I want it to hit without hitting any of the things I don't want it to hit.
So the elementals and not your friends.
Yes. All
Cool,
the
cool.
evils. None of the goods.
All the reds, none of the blues.
All the reds, none of the blues.
Oh, just barely saved.
As
Yeah.
the exploding fire and rock spread out, spraying the area, Theron holds up one hand. There's a sort of spectral image of a bell in his hand, and the fire and rock pulled into it.
Oh shit.
He didn't proffer the actual bell?
No.
Okay. But we know the bell is here because it rang.
Yeah, give me damage.
I'm gonna use, I think, my is it over channel that does max? No. Yes?
I think that's correct, but I'd have to double check the evocation school. It's been a bit. So I read that over channel, first through 5th level.
Oh, nope. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice to over channel on 9th, but not quite. No.
It's alright. Damage.
Oh shoot! I should have done it. Oh
Wow,
my
that's a lot
god!
of freaking damage. Let's go.
Well, the fire elemental is not gonna
Yeah.
care about the fire part. I think they all failed. Yeah. Some of that bludgeoning, it is. Okay. The fire smashes and rock smashes into the rest of them, damaging the air and water elementals most, and then still hurting the other two quite a bit. Anything else?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to shove Rana into this square behind the wall.
Okay. Like a telekinetic shove?
Yep, the
Okay.
feature I would use normally on enemies.
Yeah.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to scurry away, though I might incur some wallops.
You might. Okay.
Or
Yeah, so
I can't see steps, so yeah.
the earth elemental tries to slam you with its mighty rock fist.
Yep, that hits.
Here.
Seems like a lot.
I'll use my reaction, my sentinel, to attack that. Wait, it was this elemental, wasn't it?
Yes, and then the fire
Okay,
elemental
never
also.
So I'll go after the fire elemental when it makes its attack.
Okay, it did. So you can do that now.
Thank you. To confirm, I can't use shield there because I already cast a spell.
No, you can use shield.
It might not be
Uh,
enough.
react-
Yeah,
Uh,
shield would only bump
that-
up your AC by 5.
That attack roll was at 29 though. So
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing
Yep.
26.
and then the
First
fire
roll was
elemental was at
26,
26. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get either of those, so we'll have to play that way.
So the earth elemental smashes you, breaking, well, maybe fracturing your clavicle for 39 bludgeoning, and then the fire elemental sort of swipes through you with its fiery hand, dealing 12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fire to me.
Yeah. And Rolls on the ground, so she's going to do.
And I assume hit the fire elemental for the third.
Yes, you did, and you slash into the fire elemental. Rana, I need a death saving throw.
Yep. Where are those death saves? There they are. Can I get a +5? Nope. Nope, I don't get any pluses.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not nearby. Sorry.
Yeah, the paladins aren't close enough. Okay, I guess that's a fail.
What's the range on that? Isn't it 30 feet?
30 feet? I can't tell where she is.
She's right here. She
Mine
gets
is
it.
not
Okay,
30.
then yeah, that's 30 feet.
Oh,
Plus 5.
okay, okay. So, that's a success then. Okay.
I guess it's just a straight D20 for Sorcha. He saves. Eyeless tries to hit. Oh, does he try to hit Primarch there?
Ooh.
Okay, so fires off an Eldritch Blast into Theron. Theron responds with a pseudo shield spell, blocking the attack twice, and bringing us to
The end of
Element?
Orin's turn, he did hold up a shield, putting away his
like a
staff.
physical shield,
Yeah, physical shield.
like a real one. Okay.
Yeah.
The air elemental next to Elam tries to slam you.
Miss. That hits.
Okay. Slamming you for 26. And the water elemental attacks Orin.
Did the Eldritch Blast do anything to the duplicates?
Oh, I forgot to check that. I just see. Well, it has to.
The duplicates have gone down to the
Yeah, roll a
Oh,
d-
to the
Meteor
meteor
swarm?
swarm. That's also very likely.
It's supposed to. It's attacks. Doesn't talk about area effects.
Okay.
That's lame, but fair.
But yeah. So the Eldritch Blasts. We'll do that. Okay, so two are gone. That shield is enough, I think. Now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now that I'm holding the shield, the actual physical shield.
Okay, and then the second one also misses.
Yes.
Theron, bleeding from the mouth now. That horrible gaping wound cut by Valyrian. He will cry for his mommy? No. Okay. He stares Valyrian down and is going to cast a necromancy spell. He begins to chant, and as he chants, the words get quicker and quicker and quicker. Could I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
You see that was Valerian or Ilm? Okay.
Valyrian.
Oh!
Time and necromancy?
Oh, a natural 1.
Yes.
Do you.
Okay.
Orin, hearing this, just screams from around the corner, says, "Valerian, you can do this!" and uses up his inspiration. Don't give in!
Oh, he also regenerates. So you pass an inspiration over to Valyrian?
I sure do.
Let's get out of it.
Much better.
Almost the exact reverse opposite. Let's see if he recharges any of these. Okay. And oof, man, inspiration's rough. Okay, so that brings us to an Earth Elemental, which tries to pound Neo.
Oh my gosh.
And then steps over towards Valyrian and tries to smash him over the head. Missing Valyrian somehow. I know how.
As well.
Bringing us to Ilum.
Alright, bonus action. Let's go ahead and declare.
Bankruptcy.
Yep. No, with vow of enmity on Theron, and let's try hitting with this
Whoa.
new weird sword.
Okay.
I think that hits.
It does. Even with his... Oh, the Lies Rebuke is gone now. So yeah, that hits. How
Right.
much damage?
And then I will try one more swing.
Do you want to add any of the... So you get additional...
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
that's
add
right.
The necro or the...
Yeah, the necromancy. No, let's. Let me double check what those abilities were. I remembered looking at them and then. Let's see. Let's take advantage on saves just in case.
second attack also hits.
Yeah. So that one we will damage. And let's go ahead and burn my last 5th level slot.
Theron falls to the ground.
Oh, well then let's not burn my last 5th level slot.
Oh, wait. Shoot, I forgot about that.
Although let's burn my last 5th level slot.
Okay, so the first one... sorry, the first one did not hit the duplicate mirror image. The second one did.
So I didn't do the first 22 damage, but then I did an additional 27 on the second one.
The 22 hit him, and the second attack hit the duplicate.
Oh.
So don't use this might.
Oh, so
Smite.
oh, okay, I see. So I should have smited the first time. Oh, well. Then, yeah, I won't use the smite. Let's go ahead and delete that.
Dude, contingency
Okay.
is awesome.
Anything else?
That's... I think that's all I got.
Oh.
Yeah, use my bonus action and my action.
Yeah, it's still up. Why would she... That's funny. Okay. Okay. She's also quite hurt. Casts another spell. Eyes. Get eyeless. And disappears from view. the fire elemental will swing at Ilum.
Is Eyeless gonna go?
Yes.
That is a hit.
Dealing 10 fire damage. And then tries to touch you once more. Missing.
It's a miss.
Bringing us to Valyrian. There's some crashing from outside.
Yes, it's our young red dragon.
Maybe.
I guess I'll attack that fire elemental.
No, kill him.
Theron, so just to
Wait, still
recap
up?
that- yeah, he is.
Oh, then yes, definitely attack him. And I still have advantage, so let's hit.
Oh, he should have been doing this just to do
That was
it.
damage. I shouldn't have rolled that. I clicked on the wrong one.
I'm sure it'll hit. Where'd your character go?
He's under the fire elemental for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. I moved him back.
Cool. Okay. Just as a parting haha, you're gonna take 2 lightning damage. So he tries to rebuke you and takes that final hit point and falls down to the ground.
Now I'll attack the fire elemental.
Okay. That will hit. Yeah.
So if Theron cast that spell and he's out now, but it wasn't concentration, does that mean we need to GTFO?
Or possibly try and dispel it.
Can we get out of here? There's some sort of planar anchor.
Ooh, you. I need strength saves from everyone.
That's accurate.
Oh no, I'm not good at those.
Oh boy.
Just Rana just automatically fails. She's restrained.
She is.
And blinded, but she's. Oh no! Aww. Now my screen is gonna look very boring. I'll just remember that I'm blind.
For the stream.
Yeah.
I get a bonus.
It doesn't look like. It's a strength save, right? Yeah. Valyrian. Oh gosh. Valyrian is restrained and blinded.
Great.
Ilum is not restrained or blinded.
Nope.
Orin is. And so are all the elementals.
Okay.
Bringing us to Orana for her next saving throw.
Is Ilum still
That's
within 30 feet?
Sorry, what? Do I
Yes.
skip my turn?
So I get 5.
No, you don't. I'm sorry. No, you don't.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Sorry. I'll wait.
Play on words there. Orana.
Ah.
So much was happening. I completely.
I want to cast. Jeez Louise. I'm restrained, meaning.
So. Correct. Yeah. No move. Attacks are at disadvantage. Attacks against you are at advantage. And I think there's like one other thing. Oh, disadvantage on dex saves.
Quick note for your evocation ability. Do you have to be able to see people to exclude
Some
them?
things. I don't know. I think it probably depends on the spell. If I need to have sight.
For the shape. For the shape spell is what she's talking about.
Sculpt spells. Here's what.
Yeah.
Yes, sculpt.
Yeah, I have to be able to see them.
Okay.
I'm going to try something tricky here, Alazan, so let me run through it. I want to use my bonus telekinetic shove to shove Rana towards me.
Okay.
If she's restrained, does that fail?
No, she's sort of, these magical energies are glomming onto everyone. So, I don't think I saved for this. Chica.
And as she does that, I'm going to just reach forward, kind of feeling around for her face. And
Okay.
uncork the potion of healing.
All right, so you
Pour
reach
it in
her.
her mouth.
Sure. Roll that. Ooh, that
Whoa.
is supreme.
Thank you.
And proceed to stand still in the corner, hiding behind my shield.
You can redo your strength save.
Okay. I think it's going to help, but
D20. That's one fail. Rana, you are no longer unconscious.
Uh-huh. But I am
You
blind.
are blind.
he is blind.
Yes.
And I'm guessing my bow is still over here.
Yes, that is accurate.
But it doesn't matter because I'm blind. I can hear. I'm guessing I can hear the water. Hear the water swishing next to me.
Yes.
I would like to not be blind. I think I can. There's only so much I can do. Lesser. I guess I'll use a 3rd level slot to cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okay. Okay, so you are no longer blinded.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself 3 more d6. That's much, but
Okay. Anything else?
1 second. Let me do this before I forget. So there's that's my bonus action. I'm not blind, but I am restrained. There's a water elemental right next to me.
Who is also blind and restrained.
Okay, but she nods her thanks to Orin and kind of wipes her mouth and I guess restrained means can I stand? I don't know if I want to stand.
Your movement's 0, so no.
I can't stand. Okay.
Correct.
So I'll just try. Oh, my movement is 0. For not moving, she's still gonna just inch as far away from the water elemental as possible.
Okay. Turns out that that's no amount of.
She's like, ugh! It's one of those things where she's leaning away from it.
Ooh.
The side of the square.
Oh no! She's
Not mean
dead,
to
dead.
erase her from. Yeah, she did. Hylas will. Ooh, guy's blind, so he moves away and gives him the old Eldritch Blast. Oh, I didn't skip his turn before. He had Eldritch Blast. Good.
He had, yeah.
Hitting the air elemental 3 times. The air elemental will wiggle and grunt, and then try to get out of the binding.
Oh, do I not? Was I supposed to make a save at the end of my turn?
Oh yeah, please do so.
What is it?
DC 20 strength.
Oh, that'll never happen. Oh! Woo!
Wow.
That'll
Let's
never
go.
happen. I only have what, 30% chance? 35?
Oh, I forget I'm technically proficient in those, but my modifier is shit, so... Okay, so I'm not restrained?
Not anymore, no.
Okay, but I am still prone. Oh no!
The water elemental shrugs off of the magical restraint and turns and looks down at the helpless Orin and the less helpless Rana.
That
I don't like that he's getting a turn.
me either. It's like if that fucker
Oh.
pops up.
Ilum.
Alright, let's try and take out this air elemental, I guess.
Oh, they can't be restrained. Interesting. I forgot about that condition immunity.
That was horrible.
Yep, that is going to miss. Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Yeah, try again. There we go.
Okay. Despite being blinded, it's like you're trying to cut air, which seems like it should be easier than it is. Second time, you do hit.
Oh right, blind sight.
I wasn't blinded
he
anyways,
saved.
so-
Yeah, he saved.
Yeah.
So he's good.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want to add any of these special abilities?
I
or
thought
which-
you just
Yeah,
said despite being
let's-
blinded. Oh, the air elemental's blind?
Yes.
Yeah, the air elemental's blind. Let me see where that. Somewhere it is, yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Ooh, halves the damage. What does it look like when an air elemental gets old?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like more opaque.
The air gets a little more stale.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, did we just go into a basement?
The fire elemental thrashes about, trying to also get free of the magical bindings. Bringing us back to Valyrian.
I guess I'll use my lay on hands on myself. For 35.
Alright, so you heal yourself up. Give me that strength saving throw. Okay, and you are no longer restrained or blinded. Top of the round, the ground is shaking pretty hard, beginning to shift loose rock and stone from the building, and it's getting like more and more violent as time goes on. Orin, what do you do?
I can reach behind me at the wall, right? That I'm kind of leaning
Yeah.
up against.
Yes.
Okay, so this wall here, I am going to cast a stone shape and
Okay.
just create a way to get through it. Just open up the wall.
Okay.
And then just make sure, I don't know if
Yeah, you're good. So you stone shape just an opening.
Yep, just
Alright.
shape an
So-
opening so that people can escape, and I don't think I
So
have a bonus action I can do.
The rock sort of bunches up, forming a bulge, displacing so that it's no longer as thin as the wall was. Anything else? You said no, right? So strength
Yeah,
save?
no. Strength save.
There's a bookshelf there. Are we able to get by the bookshelf?
I thought there was
you-
enough space. But
there was a gap, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Game Master, just 20.
Yeah, just a 20. She's still deaf, though. No longer unconscious. She blinks up at this fire elemental that wasn't there when she was knocked unconscious. Rana, it is your go. Orin has created a stone opening behind him. There's also a door to your right. I guess it'd be next to you.
Oops.
Which way you were facing?
it. She's like dead. Can't see anybody else. I will. I mean, I know we need damage, but I don't. Let me see. See if there's anything I can do. What's the radius on Flame Strike? 10-foot radius? That's just this. Oh, well, it's a water elemental though. It's not gonna give a fuck about fire.
It gave a fuck about the meteor swarm.
Oh,
The fire one didn't, but the water one did.
okay. Okay, I'll use... How hurt is the water elemental looking? I can't tell.
It's a big blob of water, so it is very difficult to tell.
Okay.
Maybe only about a third left.
Okay, well, let's...
You know, it's still surging. It's probably diminished in form a bit, but still a large specter
Yeah.
looming.
Okay, let's do Flame Strike. We'll just do it at 5th level. It's 10-foot radius, right? So that's just the radius of the elemental.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damage? Oh, why did I do the full damage? Okay. So the fiery cylinder burns around the elemental, and do you do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna ring Mie's bell.
Okay. Do you want to stand?
Yeah, I'll stand too. And then that's my turn. I was gonna try to push Orin through the door, but
Telekinetically.
I can't. Yeah, that is not something I can do.
3 hits.
Just
10, 1, 2,
Move
3.
in that direction and just walk into me and, just fall backwards.
I could. That's true.
The air elemental tries to swing out at Ilum. Missing twice. So its line sort of just flailing. Water elemental, however,
Oh no!
down at Rana and slams one watery fist into your chest.
Hold on. Attacked. I'm gonna impose disadvantage.
Okay. So 26, 22, 22.
Well, that was
That's right.
So for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Can I shield that even though I'm blind?
Like,
Not for
No.
other people.
Oh, okay.
and then swings at her again. Missing.
Oh.
The Earth Elemental, similarly... Oh, I forgot he had Tremor Sense. Tries to smash Valerian. Dents your chest plate a bit. 21 bludgeoning. And tries to smash you one more time. Oh, that wasn't disadvantage. Man. And yeah, just pounding your shoulder. 22 bludgeoning. Bringing us back to Ilum.
Alright, let's... you know what? Now let's... How much do I feel the need to go crazy? Yeah, let's go crazy, whatever. Cast haste on myself. as an
Okay.
action. Using the meaning of haste.
Sure.
And then as a bonus action, I will time echo.
Okay.
And pull a duplicate of myself from time. Looking a little more beat up than my actual self, but that's okay. And then
Oh.
he will
Would you like
attack
to roll
the air elemental.
roll the d4 +1, please?
Oh, right.
That's really cool.
Chaos, if we lose you for like 4 rounds, oh my gosh.
We're gonna. Yeah, 5 rounds. Alright.
You're just gone for 5 rounds after this turn?
We'll see.
This turn.
No,
Okay,
in
that'll
5
hit.
rounds. And we'll go with Purple Strike. Ooh. Is it still
Air
up?
goes- yes. Grows more stale by the second.
Oh, I should have protected advantage.
And that hits again.
Oh, lame.
And of course, that's the one he fails on.
Yeah. And I guess using my hasted action, I will go one more time. Oh, that wasn't an advantage. Oh, it didn't matter because it sucked.
And your duplicate's hasted action.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, and then your
Oh, right.
hasted action.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about my hasted action.
That hits every time.
Oh, you stupid elemental.
Okay, so a second Ilum appears, also quickened, and the pair of them slash into the elemental 4 times, and the air. I mean, it just sort of fades. No longer that an opaque force, sort of shifts back into what it once was, just plain air. Oh, did you want to move?
No, I'm okay where I am for now. Can't really get through the fire elemental, so next
Yeah.
turn I'll be bringing that thing down.
Ooh, that's cocky. No. Yeah, spell still isn't good for that. She's still okay. So she's going to, from her invisible perch, cone of cold. There. A torrent of cold air, frigid blasts past Valyria, just barely missing. Well, who cast it? Who could say? It was Nia, but no one knows.
Who cast it? Who can say? It was DM.
Apparently I can, I don't know. Fire Elemental continues to flail out blindly, striking at... Oh, I don't even know. So the only one it thinks is up is Valyrian, so... Passing its fiery hand through you, dealing 7 points of fire damage. And then missing with its follow-up. Bringing us to Valyrian.
I guess I'll swing at this here Earth Elemental.
Okay. That hits. Cutting into its rocky form. 28. Jeez. Oh, because you're always great weapon master fighting.
No, I'm not
Okay.
Great Weapon Master right now.
Oh, okay. That's
Um,
crazy. That's crazy.
it's
town.
plus 30 when I do the Great Weapon
Yeah.
Master. I don't have an advantage, so I don't want to
You don't want to chance it.
risk it.
Yeah. Fine. That hits. Wait, no. Yeah, because it has tremor sense. Okay. Anything else?
So what, should it have been an advantage?
No, it has tremor sense. It does.
The restrained, it doesn't matter for that.
No.
But there you go.
I feel like maybe it should.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think restrained all attacks against you are at advantage.
Yeah, no, you should have been at advantage that whole time.
Did you tell me to redo that like whole turn? Or what?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Okay, so we'll start out with me using my Great Weapon Master.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? My God. All right, so that's rough. Is
Assuming
that?
that's hitting.
Oh, 23. Okay, yeah, that 23 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, I should really add back the damage that you had done before.
Yeah.
It's impossible because I've erased those from existence.
I could look at what they
I
were
know,
if you want.
I know one of them was 30.
Yeah, it was 30, and let me see if I can check.
Is the other one 33? No.
Oh, my stuff doesn't go back far enough.
It's fine. I'll just do 25. That's on the low end, and then, okay, your
My
second attack.
second attack. Ugh. Should have
Ugh.
stuck with the first set.
Jeez. Okay.
2, 3, 4. Okay. That was a good gamble for him. Okay, that's it.
Okay. So at the top of this round, the magical energies from Theron's spell finalize, which gives us this last ability. Just gonna do this real quick. Any currently active spells of 8th level or lower are dispelled, and spells of 8th level or lower are not able to be cast as the magical energies of his spell disrupt the very fabric of the palette. Orin, it is your turn.
Does that include whatever's restraining me?
No.
Or my
Well, I
blindness?
mean, it does, but it itself is a 9th level spell.
Oh. Spells lower than 9th level cannot be cast for 1 round. Is that where we're at?
Yes.
Huh. Does that include cantrips?
Yes. That especially includes cantrip. That's the least.
It's
of
worth
the
a
least.
shot.
Well, they're not leveled spells.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh.
thinking.
All right, let me put an addendum. Footnote 1. This includes
All right.
cantrips, which
That is fine. I'm gonna use my action to drink this potion of Cloud Giant Strength.
Ooh,
nice.
you drank a
And
fingernail?
I've gotta get out of this whatever's holding me down.
Blech.
And then Crown of Stars moat. Can I use that as a bonus action under the current conditions?
Crown of Stars is a what level spell was that?
That is a weapon in my inventory.
That is
Sure.
a 7th level spell that
Is
was dispelled.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the mote's in your inventory so that you can use that damage part of the spell without having to like keep clicking it because you get like 7 motes, I believe.
Okay.
Anything else?
Just yep. Go ahead.
So when you say all spells of Faithful are dispelled, like, does that include our magic items? Like, was that just like basically a big
No.
disjunction?
No, your magic items are still magic.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why that's in my inventory. That's for if I cast Crown of Stars. My
Yes.
Okay.
No worries.
bad. Okay.
She's visible.
So I think that's really all I can do. I want to get my familiar involved in this, so I'm also going to direct Sophie to get in the action here.
Okay.
I just want her to start moving towards this area where the stables are.
Sounds
Not
good.
through the hallway.
Sounds good. Okay.
And then
Anything
how
else?
do I shift between my site and her site? Does that take a action
I
bonus action?
think that's an action.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So you'd have to wait.
Then, yeah, I'll wait and do my strength save. Hopefully, it's better now.
Okay.
My
Yep.
strength is 27 for 1 hour. Is it a save? Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yes.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, so with that extra oomph from the Cloud Giant Strength Potion, you're able to shrug off the restraints and pull yourself free of the magical binding, and are once more a real
Binding or
boy.
blinding?
Binding, which
Did you also mean to
Side
dispel
effect.
the-
blinded
Oh,
you.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow, this is great. I could see things again.
Yeah.
As a bonus act. Oh, I can't. I was at end my turn. Take it.
Lyriel tries to stab the fire elemental, and then realizes that she should have advantage, and then rolls the same thing, and tries to stab it again. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ooh, it's a crazy fire elemental. Would someone
Uh-oh.
please roll a D100 for me?
No.
Go ahead, Rana.
How do you /D100?
It's
Yeah,
the
we
last die there on the bar as well.
Oh, it is, huh?
All right.
63,
And
eh?
hey, look, its madness is that it's blinded.
The old double blind.
Oh gosh. Okay,
What was that applied to? The earth elemental?
the earth, fire elemental.
Fire.
Oh, fire. Yeah.
Rana, it is your go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I'm gonna run over here, pick up my. Oh fuck. Oh, it's blind. So hopefully it can't swipe at me. I'm gonna grab my bow. And
Okay.
be like, okay, Theron's dead. And be like, why are there two Illims? And then I'm gonna run. So I grab my bow and I'm gonna run back this way because she's gonna try to help defend Orin a little bit. And I guess I'm gonna shoot at the earth elemental. Because oh wait, does it matter? So if I'm shooting my bow and something is next to me, is it just a disadvantage regardless?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I guess because you're turning your back toward it, it's kind of to focus on a different thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess.
Yeah, because you're.
but-
It's
okay.
like they're a threat to you, and you're trying to aim at something else.
So I'll shoot at
What
the
do you-
water elemental.
Oh, okay, that hits. I mean, yeah, point blank. You basically just shove the arrow into it and then pull back out and release.
Well, yeah, but it still has to be at disadvantage. So
Yeah.
So I'll try to shoot it one more time.
You could have attacked like the earth elemental.
Oh my
and would have negated.
gosh. Oh. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack one more time with my quiver.
Okay.
Just because I think she can feel that the earth is shaking pretty hard now, so we're running out of time.
Yes. That second or that third attack misses,
Yeah.
which will bring us to Ilas, who is going to Eldritch Blast the Earth Elemental. Yeah. Do that, Earth Elemental. Bringing us to the Water Elemental. Just got struck by Rana and is going to try to return the favor, but instead of an arrow, it's using its fist. Are you able to impose disadvantage again?
I am, but I'm not going to, just in case. But does it look like it's going? Okay.
All right, yeah, slaps you with its watery hand, dealing 18 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh,
and then it attacks you one more time.
Okay. Then I will impose disadvantage on this one.
Yep, that sounds about right.
It's that's still gonna hit me. Yep.
And yeah, just puts its fist over your head. You struggle trying to breathe for a minute, and then take 20 bludgeoning.
Well.
The Earth Elemental tries to swing out at Valyrian. Slams your abdomen, 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Ilum.
Right. Oh, come on.
You
Step
are
over here.
no longer hasted.
Yep.
Okay.
Attack this guy. Advantage.
That hits. Still up.
There we go. Again.
That also hits. Man, these what? Validation are. All right. Cutting into the creature, the sort of fiery mess of it to sort of bubble and break apart from the necrotic damage.
Alright, and then Ilum will step on up again. Keep going.
Hold still. I'm gonna do it again. That radiant damage. Hey,
Oh, not a save.
it's just on the last edges of sort of corporeality. You cut into him one final time, and he sort of splashes into a fiery mess, and then gets reincorporated into this sort of raging magical storm that's destroying the area. Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Niev, still stuck by this magical force. Well, she's kind of out of stuff now. She just struggles against the bindings, or the magical binding. Valyrian.
So is Aaron still like actually alive?
He's making death saves.
Yeah, I wonder if that'll end this. I guess I'll still attack the elemental.
Okay.
Let's see. Looks like still got advantage.
Yes. Correct. I'm gonna move you back to where you were. That, of course, hits as you crit on the attack. And break the elemental into a bunch of smaller rocks. It too gets
Do-
reabsorbed into the magical storm.
I don't think that killing Theron will into this spell, but
Can't hurt. Like,
yeah, I guess
Oh.
I'll swing it, Theron.
Oh, it'll hurt him.
I mean, like, it won't make the spell worse. It might turn it off.
Yeah, that gets him.
Oh,
He's unconscious on the ground. He's dead now. You
just
got him.
chopped his head off.
Yeah, so you just one quick swing lops his head off. There's a brief from Eyeless, but I guess it had to happen. Anything else?
Yeah, poor guy.
oh no, that's it.
Okay. Orin.
Okay, now that my eyes. Wait, Rana's dead?
No, she's unconscious.
She's unconscious again.
Yeah.
Now that Orin's eyes are open again, can you give me just a quick.
Yeah,
rundown
so-
of what I'm seeing?
The only remaining creature that seems hostile is the water elemental. There was a burst of fiery energy as the fire elemental dissipated, similar with the earth elemental. Niev is kind of stuck in place on the wall. She's just struggling against the magical like gunk that is accumulated on her. Sorsha lays dead, and then no sign of that fire dragon or that red dragon.
Yeah, a little bit scared of that. This thing here, does it look like it's on its last legs? Like,
Yeah,
what's this?
I mean, it's diminished in stature quite a bit. It seems to be needing to allocate like water from its lower portion to attack with the same ferocity. And then,
Okay. And the effect that was preventing spells to be cast is over.
yes.
I'll cast Sleep on the water elemental. I don't need to place that.
You kind of do.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yeah, because it affects the creatures with the lowest. I guess you could put it in this corner.
Yep. I'm just gonna put
Yeah.
it in a place that doesn't.
Oh, no.
touch-
No, because it's a 20-foot sphere, so.
Well,
Wait, is
she's
that 20
dead,
foot radius
isn't
or
she?
20 feet? Oh. Yeah.
Oops.
So like that.
I have to get the full body of the creature.
No,
in?
but you can't like pick outside, like it if you're picking a point.
Oh,
it's
at a
not that you
space
can-
where I can see.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it to cast on myself.
I guess. Well, it doesn't say that you can see. Is that one of the broken spells? You choose within range in a setting. Yeah, it's just within. Yeah, so I guess you could choose outside. That seems silly.
It does.
There's
Alright,
just like a
roll-
whole
roll
like group
damage.
of people out there. So, like,
Yeah.
there's just not like a group of elves just like having a class on the other side of this wall.
Through the window, you see a couple birds fall from their perches.
During this
That, however,
cataclysmic storm.
is not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, all birds are dead. That, however, is not enough hit points to put the water elemental to sleep.
I hate this spell.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
kind of a first, like a low level spell.
Yeah. realized that. Fortunately, I started this
Well-
campaign at level 18, so I had no idea.
It would work good
yeah.
still. You just gotta upcast the crap out of it.
It's too late. now.
Any-
I will
any
just telekinetic shove the thing back, just away from me, so back this direction.
It stands strong.
Yeah.
It Yep.
Can I restart this turn? Just please.
the way that Valerian did.
Yeah, it
Are
went
we
bad for me. So
anything else?
Can I get Sophie just to be nearby?
Okay. She flaps her way over and then alights on the sort of wooden stable right there.
Yeah. Can I? No, I can't. Okay.
The girl rushes forward and stabs at the water elemental.
I hate wasting a turn. It just feels so shitty.
Yep.
Still doesn't seem to be holding any weapons, but as she swings her hands down, they weapons still form it within her grip. Hey, look, this one's insane as well. Can someone roll a d100 for me?
I'm insane, so I'll roll it.
Is that? Oh,
Oh, I don't know why it rolled. How did it roll twice? That's impressive.
Okay, as the phantom blade swipes through the elemental, it paranoia. It begins to look around shifty, and
Looks like it doesn't trust any of its comrades anymore.
right, yeah, any of the remaining ones. Rana,
yeah.
the tower is now shaking so violently that you're going like the
I'm gonna make a
stone
death save.
floor. Yes, the stone floor is in your slumber. Like, ooh. It's like I'm on a small ship in a storm. Eyeless
Where are you? Are you? Oh yeah, you succeeded anyways. You're good.
Comes over and crouches next to the Primarch. And begins patting at his tunic. And then grabs something from underneath his robes and holds it tight.
Yeah. I was gonna try and get to that first.
The elemental swings
Yeah.
at Horin. My gosh.
That's close, but no cigar. Because I cast shield.
Oh, okay. Like, what? That's a 27. Okay, so as it's about to slam you into the wall next
Wait.
to you,
When did you cast shield?
just now.
As a reaction.
Oh,
He did it
and
right
you're
now.
holding a physical shield.
He is holding a physical
You got
shield.
you got the double shield action. Okay.
That's what's happening. Anything to stay alive in the
All right.
corner.
And then once more, and it just slams its watery fists onto this magical shield you've created.
Most
Not
durable 9 HP wizard of all time. Let's go.
Elam,
All right, let's go try and do something about this water elemental.
turn 3.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Spray of water hitting the wall behind. And hey, look. Some of the water turns sort of brackish and darkens a bit. That also hits.
he added salt to the water.
He did.
Nice.
You didn't know that necrotic damage makes fresh water into salt water?
I did not.
Yeah.
Or it
Gotta
just
make-
was a saltwater elemental that he added fresh water to it. We didn't-
Right, yeah.
should have
we
It'd
didn't
be-
do before.
Should have. No, go there.
Blanking with yourself.
That's right.
All right, that final hit will certainly destroy it. Yeah, and the water elemental collapses into a pile of water, which then gets reabsorbed into this torrential magical storm. Do you want to do anything else?
See what I've got that I can do as a bonus action.
Can you heal me?
Nope, I cannot. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Wake me up inside.
Wake me. Yeah,
Save
continuing to
me.
struggle. Please, someone, release me. Valerian.
Just stuck in the corner.
Oh no, not yet.
There's nothing to kill over here.
It's true.
I guess I will heal then. I won't like it though.
Okay.
Rana's unconscious, right?
Yes, that's correct. And now she's awake. She blinks her eyes open. That surge of restorative energy. You have cure wounds? That's kind of hilarious. Anything else?
Yeah.
Like, I have a field of palpable hate surrounding me. You can heal you real quick. Okay. So the shaking of the tower continues, breaking apart the flooring. Rubble piles sort of form as the flagstones break apart. Everything is now difficult terrain. Orin, it is your go.
Okay. Difficult terrain means half speed.
Yes.
What's the remaining threats here? Just Theron's dead body and us getting the hell out of here.
The tower's going to
apocalyptic
collapse within the next minute, and all buildings within like a mile or something.
Okay.
I don't know that we can get without a mile.
10 miles.
10 miles.
Oh,
there we go.
We can't get outside of that range.
Well, but you can just not be in a building.
Mm-hmm. That's a good strategy. I think that works for earthquakes, which this is. Okay,
It's just his body is there.
Eyeless is kneeling next to
Most of it.
What's Eyeless doing?
He is holding something in his hands, clasping it tightly. Sort of at both, so like two hands both cupped, and then together, sort of forming a sphere. He's looking down at Theron with some sadness, some confusion, maybe anger.
Yeah. Orin's just gonna look to Rana for some guidance here and ask, should I just banish his body to a different plane? And if she says yes on her turn, then he'll cast that at 4th level. And if not, can I do that?
If not, what?
If not, I'd like to just create a wall of stone that is in the place of this portal, or just its rune thingies.
Okay.
Just to mess up the circle.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Lirel sags under the weight of what happened to her. And I need to get out of here. And then he staggers off to one side, out of the room, through the opening that Orin created in the stone. Rana?
Okay, so I have to use half my movement to stand. Also, thank you, Valerian. Can anybody dispel this? Also, Rana's surrounded both by fire and by floating light shields.
Are you gonna answer my question?
Oh, your question. No, leave him. I don't think that will help. We need to dispel whatever spell he's cast. He's dead.
I can try.
All right.
But then
No
Rana
promises.
is gonna. So I can't find the ranger ability that I have that deals with difficult terrain.
Okay.
I
Sounds
know-
like you don't have one then.
No, I do. I know I do, but I'm trying to remember what exactly it is because I can't tell. I can't tell if it counts in this instance because it's an earthquake. So
It might just be natural terrain or something like that.
right, yeah, I can't. I'm not able to read fast enough. Oh, there it is. Natural Explorer. You ignore difficult terrain.
Yep. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. So that's I have to use half my movement to stand. I have 35 feet. So is that 15?
That is.
So I have 20 more feet of movement left.
You do.
And I'll go this way. I'd be like, okay. Hold on, was that... Did I just move another 15? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Yeah, that was 15. So I have... Eyeless, can you dispel this?
We'll try.
Well, we have to try to save the archive. And that's, and then I will also try. I'm going to use my Divine Intervention
Oh, nice.
and just ask Doe to stop the spell. I've never done that before, so I don't actually know how to do this.
Very poor. No, I'm just kidding. So you roll a D100.
Very poor choice of words. Yeah, no, the cataclysm that Theron.
No, yeah. I'm gonna stop it by making it end now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speed it up to get to that.
Fast forward it, yeah.
So you roll a D100, which I believe you learned how to do earlier.
Okay, I'm rolling a D100.
Ooh, that is under your level, I believe.
No, it's 20.
Yep.
She rolled a 24
Wait.
or a 42 because she rolled
Why
two
did it roll
D10s.
2D10?
Oh, I don't know. That's what it. I don't know. That's
Is
what
this-
was queued up.
That's what it should do.
Okay, I'll roll a D100. Roll
Oh.
99.
D100. There.
Yeah, I bet you will.
That's insane.
What you do what you want. I didn't do it wrong on purpose.
Well, the other one wasn't a D100, that's for sure.
It's still that's still a viable way to roll a D100. I just was surprised you did it that way rather than the other. That's all. I wasn't asking you to roll it again.
I've been a 24 then.
Okay. Despite your pleading, nothing seems to change as the tower continues to shake violently, threatening to come down within the next 30 seconds or so.
Okay, then
Maybe
I
a
guess
little bit longer.
Rana will
Aw.
use the rest of her movement to come over here and start. She'll ask Eyeless. She can see that he's holding something.
Yes.
Okay, is that the bell?
Yes.
Okay, then you've give it your best shot to try to end this spell, and then we gotta try to get out of here. Can somebody? She'll yell. Can somebody get the dimensional anchor? Whoever's not trying to dispel this, can somebody get the dimensional anchor out of this corner? Maybe Orin with his mage hand or something.
I feel like pulling an
Yep.
arrow out of a wall is probably outside the purview of a
Mage hand.
mage hand strength.
But is it outside of the purview of that potion
Hey,
of giant
I've got
strength that he-
Giant strength, baby. All right. Do we want to accelerate
so-
this a little bit or no? Go ahead.
Eyeless tries to counter or dispel the magic of this cataclysmic event. That's a 20d1, which is not the same.
20d1. That is an auto success. Nicely done.
Fuck. Okay. There's a bit of a warble within the shaking of the ground, almost like it's close to being dispelled, but it's just not strong enough. He shakes his head. No. He tries, and he kind of struggles to move away. Ilum?
All right. Ellen will try to dispel the magic.
Oh, that's right.
Hey. Then upcast it, stupid. Then, alright, so. Hey, I'm going to use my inspiration and reroll that.
Okay.
Alright, and then I will have other Ellum
Ilum, do it.
attempt. Other Ellum will attempt as well.
Okay.
Nope.
Does anyone
did
else
my
have
best.
inspiration they want to shuffle over?
Oh, I wasted mine.
See
As
if-
usual.
Okay. 1 second. Let's see if I can. What was the Goliath's name? Shoot. Ri-Fi, what was your Goliath's name?
Kenai.
Kina?
I thought it's spelled. Where is he?
Kenai's here?
No. Don't be crazy.
You can pull that arrow out. Oh, there's Kenai. It's in the woods.
You get an
gosh.
inspiration from afar. Oh,
Did you just transfer Kenai's inspiration to Orin?
no, to Ilum.
Oh. Alright, Ellum will try one last time.
Hey, did it.
Why,
Nissus.
why did Nissus
Way to
roll
go,
it?
horsey.
The
Thanks, Nissus, because I had Nissus selected. Because
the
he would've-
shaking stops, and you find Nissus has been horribly badly damaged by that elemental storm from before. He did save. Nissus got a nat 20 on his saving throw, so he did not die.
the Nissus did fine because he has the exact same armor.
Oh, cool. That's funny. I feel like Sophie should probably be dead.
Nah, she
Oh,
was
no.
way far away. She was over with the telescope.
Oh my gosh.
There. The shaking stops. Eyeless. Okay, I could use a drink. I don't know about you. It sort of shifts away from the Primarch.
Rana will stay
Be
with
right-
him. Oh, I can't.
Be right back, guys.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, we should take a short break.
Well, also, I think Ilum's about to disappear, but yes.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, but also yes.
Alright.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Yup. Well, no. I guess that wasn't a conscious problem by it. I guess the second, like, knockdown of fight that I feel like I've either been unconscious or just out of commission pretty much the entire time. Yeah. Don't you look well, but what is the mental thunder? Yeah. Nothing. They have them for context. Right. Alright. Little hubby girl.
I'm back. I'm here. Am I the only one back? Yes. Yes, I am. Nobody. Jacob, I heard him make a noise.
Hey.
Oh, yep.
What's up?
We didn't die.
No, you sure didn't. Yet.
There still is a young red dragon around.
No, I got the fuck out of there.
The dragon just left.
So now he's just like tormenting the countryside.
What countryside?
Wherever we're at.
Everything within a 10-mile radius took 93 damage at the start of that fight.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Wait,
Sophie's definitely. It's okay. She just disappears into
the void.
the void.
Chaos, are you here?
He should be. I don't hear him though.
Maybe he's RPing Ilum's absence.
Chaos.
Ilum disappears from view for about 25 seconds. Ooh.
The combat tracker is still on?
Oh. I forgot. I forget that just closing the pop out doesn't actually end it.
Okay. Healing.
Party Panther.
Yep.
As you stand there contemplating and a bit preparing to cast your healing spirit, you see Eyeless pull a diamond from his pocket pouch and look down at Theron's body.
Don't.
Ignoble death.
I know. I'm sorry, but what about Sorsha? She deserves it. She deserves another chance at life more than he does.
He looks over at the other keeper and nods. I agree. Kneels down next to Sorsha and begins praying to Lai, asking for the safe return of Sorsha's hum to keep it from entering the veil.
I thought this magic was looked down on by elves.
It is. I will be very surprised to see if Lai grants this prayer.
After a moment, there's no movement from Sorsha's body. Eyeless nods. Stands back up. She did not want to return. I don't blame her.
Where did you learn how to do that?
He smiles a weak of ineffectual smile. The knowledge is kept here, forbidden for most. There are some bending of the rules that we do. To our demise, apparently. Downfall. Looks over at the Primarch's body once more. I suppose his victim, we escorted, is now dead in Padraig's old room.
Would she be? Why would she be dead?
He gestures to the window and out in the forest. The trees are rent and torn asunder.
But
Some of
wasn't she inside a building?
Yeah. You see residue from the spell all over surfaces, even outside. Burnt or corroded, frozen parts that have been scorched by lightning.
Okay, am I not? Where is Podrog's room? Because like it didn't. Did it come inside? Like what's the state of this room? I guess is what I'm asking. Like, do we still have a roof over our heads, or is it pretty much gone?
I mean, there's a few holes in the roof.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Rana will cast Healing Spirit at 4th level.
Was that 40d6?
Something like that.
Oh no, 30d6.
Reroll the ones.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. You form the Healing Spirit conga line, jumping through one after another.
30d6, and then what is it? How to reroll? RR. Like that. 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even down 30, so I'll just put myself back up.
Oh my
You
gosh.
guys, how you guys survived over there, just in the thick of it. 4 elementals and Theron, my goodness.
And Ilum's just fine. We're over here in the corner dying.
Yeah.
You died. Orin survived. May not have been very useful to everyone else, but I did not die.
I mean, that is useful.
Yeah.
You did quite a bit of damage to the elementals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 the meteor
that-
swarm was clutch.
That did help a lot.
While Orin still has the effects of the Cloud Giant strength, he climbs up the bookshelf and pulls out the dimensional anchor arrow,
Thank you.
hands it back to Rana.
Thank you. She tucks it back into her quiver. What's happening?
Oh,
What happened to the dragon?
Took 100 damage and left.
um,
Is the skull still here? It's
No.
not, right? Okay.
it's off. Yeah, it's gone from the dais.
Cloudmaster.
So, he has the bell, right, Cloudmaster?
The Cloudmaster
Yes, he does.
does.
Okay.
Do you know how to retune the bell?
My Mark Theron always said that it would require, well, when we mused on this a decade ago, the sacrifice of Lycine that were dedicated to her cause, or their cause.
We'll need to find a different way.
I would sacrifice myself.
I would not ask. We can't. Let's not do that. Let's find a different way. Could you perhaps contact the other vaults? Is there an emergency contingent that perhaps the urgency of the situation would encourage them to share knowledge just a little more freely in order to figure this out?
We could try that. They would probably felt the effects of Primarch Theron's spell as well. They may be easily convinced if they're still alive.
Oh yes, and we probably should check on them and make sure that they're not all, burnt to the ground or burning. We wouldn't want to lose that the vaults. I need to ask. I have to ask. And she kind of holds out her hand. Will you let me keep watch over that bell until it's fixed? Please.
He takes a small step back. You are not lies.
Nor Fiacine. And she pulls out Fie's bell. Nor Miacine. And she pulls out Mia's bell. But I have been given a task. And I need to fix your bell. And then I need to finish my task. And then I will return it. If I'm able. And she puts the other 2 bells away.
The old persuasion.
Yeah, because I'm so good at these!
Just use your inspiration if you roll poorly.
One inspiration.
Use the boost to get through. He looks to Orin. You travel with the Bellkeeper, Rana. I will relinquish it to you. He passes it to your hands, reverently and slowly.
What would a live scene do? In...
This is like your Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
It's
Like the Holy Grail.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your most sacred artifact.
Orin takes
Definitely-
a deep breath. Yep. Go ahead.
Definitely not the sort of thing that you would ever expect to hold in your lifetime.
Right.
No. I don't know that they would kneel or bow or something, but Orin will receive that, and upon receiving it, look to Rana and say, "Is this an acceptable compromise, Bellkeeper?"
It is.
I'm honored to hold on to this bell, to protect it, to restore it.
You seem capable of defending it, more so than us. Mere scholars, not battle mages like yourself, or Primarch Theron was.
Confidence means the world.
I'll prepare
Master.
to send a message to... Of course. Suppose you are now a Bellkeeper. Though perhaps not officially.
Technically.
Technically.
I'll prepare a message for the other vaults. Send them presently.
Thank you. Let's go check on Alice and see if she's okay. And then, do you guys want to bunker down here for the night, or do you want to leave? Oh, we probably should wait for the messages.
It's
I
Theron
don't-
dead.
What was the question?
Is Theron dead?
You look over at his body. His head is detached from the rest of it.
Oh,
None of which is moving.
okay. I didn't know you got decapitated.
Yes.
Yeah, Valerian lopped his head off.
Orin would not have asked that question. I could use a rest.
Yeah.
I don't have a means to get us out of here except by broom.
Okay.
Just one by one. Just broom to our next destination.
All right. Then. Um. Do we know the titles of Sorsha and Lyriel?
Keeper.
Keepers. Is it all right if we stay the night here?
Yes, of course. We'll be happy to provide what comfort we can. There's not much space and ways of bedding, but we have room. Perhaps we could set some blankets and pillows in the library.
Wonderful. That will do. Nicely. Thank you.
My favorite place to sleep, it says.
Okay. Then, yeah, I suppose we'll rest the rest of the day. This is gonna look real bad. Rana's gonna go over and search the Theron's body again.
Once the Cloud Keepers leave, or the Keepers leave.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go and rest ourselves.
Yeah, Rana's gonna search Theron's body.
On the give me an investigation check. Using one of these rolls.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. It showed me this time.
Yeah, I
Nice.
didn't tell it to be private.
Okay.
I like that option.
Okay, so you check his pockets and the pouches he keeps. There's a bit of necklace that no longer has a bell on it. Otherwise, he wasn't carrying anything of interest. Value.
Does it look like the clasp or whatever was holding the bell? Is it broken? Snapped?
It just unclasped. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she'll take the chain or the necklace or whatever it is. Oh,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, it's a necklace.
hand that to Orin if you might be a little easier to keep track of it.
I'll fix the bell to the clasp and wear it around my neck. That's customary, yeah?
Give me a dexterity check. No, I'm just kidding. Oh,
Ah,
I
shoot.
can roll a 1 and drop the bell. Oh no! Shame on my people.
Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, I couldn't find anything on him.
I'll follow Rana and do another investigation check. That's okay.
On the inside of his robes, you find stitching, which could be like a secret pouch compartment.
I'll cast Mage Hand and give the hand the dagger to undo the stitching. Kind of fumble with the pocket there and see what's inside.
Sounds awesome. I really wish there was a picture of a mage hand with dagger.
Yeah.
Not really. Okay. So the hand clumsily cuts away at the stitching, cutting some of the fabric at times, but doing a decent enough job that you get enough of the stitching off. Um, and then, how do you want to go about checking whatever's inside the pocket?
That's a good question. Can we like deftly dump whatever's in the pocket like on the dead corpse chest of their
Like shake it out.
yeah, shake it out.
Okay. So just using the mage hand again, trying to scoop whatever's in there out. All right. The mage hand sort of fumbles with the opening and then just scoops out whatever's in there. A oblong, sort of triangular prism that has a opaque gray tone to it, but semi-translucent. Falls out and hits the floor, but there's no sound when it strikes the ground.
Interesting. Do you recognize this?
I'd be
Artifact,
willing
Sharana.
to bet that it's one of those crystallized shards of like unsound or whatever.
Oh, from the research?
Yeah.
Can I inspect it?
Okay.
Reaching with the mage hand, picking it up and dropping it again. Looking it
Yeah.
around.
Same
different
thing.
angles.
It hits the ground, bounces, but no noise. And you try a couple times different ways, and nothing produces any sort of clink, clank, any clatter, any other C words that have to do with sound.
Does it
You
seem to be
Missed opportunity for a clunk there. Clink, clank.
Ah!
Yeah. It's
There's
okay.
no clink, clank, clunk, clonk, or clank.
Great. Good, Rana.
does it seem to be making Orin sick at all, or
No?
like okay.
So far, it seems fine.
Okay, well, be careful with that, Orin.
Does it fit in like a vial? Can I put it into just
It's
a glass
about-
vial or something?
It's about 2 inches long, and maybe what is that? An inch? Inch? Inch across.
If it could fit into like a vial or a leather pouch or something that I have on my person, I'll just stick
Yeah.
it there for now.
You can fit it in a leather pouch.
Okay.
The gem pouch that you keep, right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, you just mistake. You're all, I needed that diamond for something. Oh God!
Okay. Well, let's get some rest. Let's see if Alis is alive. And then get some rest, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So you depart from the private study area back into the room with the dais where the dragon skull used to be to find Niev is waiting at the door. She doesn't say anything. She's just looking down at the ground.
Hmm. I guess when Rana passes by, she'll murmur, "I'm sorry." I'm sorry.
No response.
Okay. And then Podrog's room you said was over here?
Lirel is just sitting at the table,
Right.
staring into a mug of ale. No, it's downstairs.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh,
Are you stuck in a wall?
no. Which one is it?
This one.
Oops.
Behind Alis on the bed, still bound, but quite dead. Her flesh melted and burned, scorched and frozen in different places.
Damn it. Are these all bedrooms?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess this might be their bedrooms, actually. She'll close those doors.
Yeah.
Never mind. I wasn't snooping.
You could see who's the most senior. Some of them have smaller rooms. Some have
Right.
fireplace. Like, who has the best room? And I hope it was the one who died. We'll sleep there. No.
Right. Okay, where do we want to settle down for the day or relax or whatever? You guys?
I could cast Tiny Hut, or we can just snuggle up in the library.
Not both.
Yeah, to
Cast
cast
Tiny
Tiny
Hut
Hut in the library. Sounds
Pretty
good
secure.
to me. Maybe
Just teleport you guys over there.
maybe
Yeah.
if you're feeling up to it, Orin, you could see what you can make of the ink. Weren't you going to try to reconstitute that book? Though I'm sure it will just tell us what they keep saying, that the only way to fix it is to sacrifice more lysine.
Yeah, I mean, our whole purpose for coming here was to get ready for the fight with Theron. To try to get in front of him and his rituals. But kind of skipped that part. With this research, we can do that at some point in the future. We should probably
seem-
try to go to where those rituals are taking place and
That is true. We could.
prevent the next person from rising up this place.
Well, they don't have the bell. I think that was likely a critical piece. I think Theron was only able to do what. Well, actually, I don't know, because he gave the bell to an ascendant, and for some mission up in Bryn Melon. So I don't actually know if Theron he needed the bell to for his ritual, but I imagine it only helped. And I don't know if any of the ascendants, would-be ascendants there, would know how to continue the work, especially if he's just using them for sacrifice fuel. Goodness.
Okay. So you make what preparations you can. Lirel comes in a little while later. What blankets and pillows they can spare. It doesn't make for a comfortable stone floor of this library, but it makes it slightly more bearable.
Well, we can move the table and chairs and make room for the tiny hut too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'll do that as a ritual.
Okay. Anything else before you take the night off? Go ahead and click those long rest buttons.
Well, Rana. Well, is Orin gonna investigate the book, like see if he can reconstitute it?
Yeah, I guess I can spend some time doing that. Just don't have any spells to help me with that.
Oh no, not intelligence. Arcana would be better. Um,
Are you gonna? Oh yeah.
but don't click yet.
Oh. Okay. I'll
Too late.
click it. Sorry.
Fine, it's fine. That was my fault. Now we're good. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. Ooh, that's quite the.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. He gets to reroll.
I deleted it real quick. I didn't even know what it was.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even look.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So as you're pondering the creation, this ink monster, and how it came out of the book, you think there may be a way to reconstitute the creature itself, and then if you control it, to have it reform as the text of the book. But aside from that, there's no clear way of knowing how to get the ink to go to the right places on your own.
okay.
And it's surprising, these concepts seem to come from some other place. You don't remember studying about this sort of magic, so you don't know why you would know how this could be done. Anything else?
I'll relay that to the group, and if they have any ideas about what we could do to rewrite the book, perhaps dominate monster could be something.
Is that something I can do?
I could prepare that. I know it.
I don't... is Dominate on the cleric spell list?
Probably not. Maybe on some domain spell list, but I doubt it's on there.
Yeah, I also doubt it. Bard, Sorcerer, Wizard. That's Dominate Person.
It is a
Yeah,
super
no.
warlock wizard bard.
Yeah, so Rana cannot do that. I don't have any suggestions. This never has been my area of expertise.
At this point, we would only need this information to help us. Would it be to help us retune the bell, or?
Hopefully, maybe we'll find an alternative in there, some other way to retune the bell. Because here's the other thing. Remember when Primarch Theron mentioned the Warcaster Herone? He mentioned helping him.
Yes.
He said it at the very beginning. Fie's bell is also mistuned. And so I have to retune that one as well. And I really,
Okay.
really hope that Herone didn't... I don't know who... I'll have to ask Glenviller if anybody went missing.
Yeah. Well, I can keep the ink safe and the supplies, the book. I still have the book, I believe, on my person. But I think we should try to attempt that project somewhere other than this library.
Okay. Where else could we do it? Oh, the library. Sorry, we don't have to do it in the library, but maybe still in the vault?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could try them, but I need the night to prepare that spell.
Yes, obvious. Yes, of course. We all need a good rest anyway. Oren, at some point I'm gonna need to borrow that bell. Is that alright with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your purpose seems to be to reunite the elven clans. I think this is a noble purpose and support you.
Oh, I wish it were that clear. I don't know what it's gonna do. I just know what they told me. But thank you. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Take them long rests.
Well, I guess at some point the fire shield and the shields of light go away.
Yeah. For sure. Ooh, Ilum recovered 2 hit die.
Yep.
You know what? I only have 3 of these because those only come back. I think it's up to half. Up to half per long rest. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Actually, hold on. What spells do I want to prepare?
Yeah, I'm like racing through this, but I'd like to spend a little time on this between sessions too, if that's okay.
Racing
Yeah, of
through
course.
what?
Which spells to prepare?
Oh, yeah, I figured we probably, that's probably a decent place to stop if Alazan
Yeah,
wasn't going to
it
call
is.
it.
I was going to call it right now.
Yeah, because,
Can-
okay, so we can
Yeah,
decide.
can we spend a few minutes like game planning after we
Yeah.
end today?
Okay. We're done. Let's game
Cool.
plan.
Let's end stream too.
Oh, okay.
So everyone.
Bye, Twitch. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the fight.